Oh, why? Why? Hey, it's tank mode. Why? Why am I doing this? Is there literally a point of doing this? Because let's be for real, NBA is ruined and all that. Oh, well, we see this last year's picture. Yeah. Anyway, NBA season soon coming, so I might as well just make an NBA Finals prediction video. I don't know why, or playoff video. I don't understand why the heck am I even doing this. Why am I even doing this? Just why? Okay, let's get started. This year's NBA is going to be very interesting to watch this year, especially for like the West, since the West is like Thanos at this point, and the East is the Avengers. Actually, no, the Golden State Warriors are Thanos, and everybody else is the Avengers. You know, like the Suns, they're worthless, like Hawkeye, and well, LeBron at this point is Captain America. And the Blazers are like the Hulk because they don't want to show up. Yeah, I think that sounds right there. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. All right, let's get this started. Let's do with the Eastern Conference on the right. Number one seed this year to me, I have the Boston Celtics being the number one seed. I mean, honestly, I can't see Toronto having its season like it did last year. I don't care if it has Kawhi Leonard. Okay, I think Toronto's not going to be the number one seed, and the Celtics will have Gordon Hayward and Kyrie back. I think this Boston team is so talented now that they got no more experience what it takes to be in the 7th round. They almost beat LeBron last year. Let's be for real. We have to give them a lot of credit from what they did last year against LeBron James. But I think they'll be the number one seed. And who will they go against? Oh my gosh, that's where I don't know. I personally don't know. You know, I gotta say probably the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons, I think, are a bunch of guys with just big guys like Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin. If Blake could stay healthy all year, then sure, I'll say the Pistons will make the playoffs. I think the Pistons will barely make it. I personally believe so. All right, number 2 seed. The number 2 seed this year, to me, will be the Philadelphia 76ers. I think the Sixers are they're like the Boston Celtics, like I was saying about Boston. Young team, and you know, honestly, I think this team will also get better later on. I mean, if LeBron was there, I would say number 1. But Ben Simmons has got to shoot. Hashtag Ben Simmons should have not won Rookie of the Year. I'm just saying. I was one of those people who didn't think that. But I think the 76ers are a good, decent young team, and I mean, they will be the number 2 seed. Who do they go against? Oh, boy. Who do they go up against? I gotta say the Miami Heat. I think Miami is a team that not a lot of people want to talk about because, well, people only. The reason why I'm saying Miami because really, there's not a lot of teams in the East to pick from, like 7 to 8. But I think Miami personally will make the playoffs. It's got still Dwayne Wade coming back from as a bench player. Hassan Whiteside I think will step up this year. I think Miami will be better than they were last year. But I think the Miami Heat will beat the 7th seed. That we will have a rematch of last year's with Philadelphia 76ers versus Miami Heat. Okay, number 3. I got the Toronto Raptors at number 3. Personally, I think the Raptors are going to be better defensively with Kawhi if Kawhi does not hold out. Because we all remember when he held out. Well, I think he was faking his injuries and all that. Holding out, not showing respect, but so far it looks like he's actually showing some respect to the Raptors. And some odd reason, they believe they can sign him. If they somehow do that, I don't know what to believe anymore. But anyway, I think the Raptors still got some talent. And I think Kawhi Leonard is like probably he's obviously a top 10 player, even though he had to suffer some injuries. Well, probably fake ones, but I think Toronto will be a 3 seed. Hashtag Toronto betrayed DeMar DeRozan. The number 6 seed, I got the Milwaukee Bucks. That's right, Toronto versus Milwaukee, I think will happen. And I personally think the Greek Freak and the Bucks will have a bounce back. I'm not saying Greek Freak's going to have a disappointing year. Don't get me wrong. He's not going to have a disappointing year. It's just that everyone else around him. Do you really trust that? Do you really trust them around? They're a good young and talented team, but I think the Milwaukee Bucks will be the 6th seed. Okay, number 5 seed. I got the Washington Wizards. I'm not there with the Wizards. I can't trust them, really. The Wizards are like the Blazers in the Eastern Conference. Good enough team to make the playoffs, but what will you expect from them? John Wall is still serious. I really support John and all that. I think the Wizards' offense is still good, and the addition of Brick Howard. Yeah, I said Brick Howard. I think they're good enough to be the 5th seed. Number 4 seed, I got the Indiana Pacers. Let me be for real. Victor Oladipo had a phenomenal season. He definitely deserved to win Most Improved Player of the Year. He deserved it. Congrats on Oladipo. And he deserved to be the All-Star. I think the Pacers and Victor Oladipo actually will be the 4th seed. And I think the Pacers really could shock a lot of NBA teams this year. So, okay, Western Conference, number 1 seed. Do I have to say it? No. Do I have to say it? Number 1 seed, the Golden State Warriors. Wow. Is that a shocker? You can definitely hear it from my voice. That's such a shocker. I don't know. I should want to kill me. Okay. Golden State Warriors, 5 All-Stars. That's all I have to say. No, literally, that's all I'm going to say. Who do they play? I think they actually personally believe they'll play the New Orleans Pelicans. I just feel like the Pelicans will get worse after losing Rondo. I think losing Rondo is really going to help them. I mean, I think the team was better without Cousins. I personally believe that. You guys can make a debate about that. But I think really Pelicans will be the 8th seed. Have a bounce back, but I think Anthony Davis will have another MVP year. So, all right, 2 seed. Honestly, I got the Jazz as the number 2 seed. I know that sounds stupid and all, but I got the Jazz. Okay, don't judge me. I think Jazz take it up to another step. I think the Jazz are one of those teams that are underrated and not appreciated. And now let's be for real. Not Victor Oladipo. Oh gosh, now I forgot his name. Hold on. Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry if I forgot his name, guys. I really am. Donovan Mitchell, I think, will have an outstanding year, and I think he'll be an All-Star this year. Rudy Gobert was won Defensive Player of the Year. And Derek Favors, still a stud of a power forward. And Ricky Rubio, I think he's still got some. I think he's their probably 3rd best player. And I think he's a heck of a shooter. This team's got a young future right in front of them. I think the Jazz would be the number 2 seed. Who's the number 7 seed? There's so many teams I could pick on the number 7 seed. Well, I got Portland? No. I don't. What? You think I was gonna? Did you think I was gonna put Portland in the 7? You wish. No, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves at. So I can't trust the Timberwolves because of what we saw last year because of the fact that Jimmy Butler got hurt. When Jimmy Butler got hurt, the team fallen apart. I don't know how the Wolves will be, and there's been rumors that Jimmy Butler is not happy in Minnesota. I don't know if he'll hold out or anything like that. I don't think he's holding out, but I think Minnesota, if something like that happens again, they'll be 7th. If they can stay healthy all year, I would say, yeah, top 4. But for now, I got to say 7. I'm sorry, Minnesota. Okay, number 3, Houston Rockets. I just think Houston adding Melo hurts them a lot. Melo is getting up there, and I think he's playing the power forward position. Melo has no defense. This team, I understand right now in the NBA, people want to. The only way you're going to beat the Warriors is to get more scorers, shoot more points, and outscore them. You would have to at least outscore them by 15 or more to beat them. Because if you're under that, you're going to lose to them. And they've been proving that time and time. Time and time again, they've been proving it. But the Rockets, I don't know what to expect from Houston. I personally don't. And really, I think their defense will go down. They lost a lot of bench good other players, but I gotta go with Houston at 3. Number 6, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I know that sounds stupid and all, but I can't trust OKC either. The bunch of chokers they've always been every year. I can't trust them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not there yet with them. Do I think that this team's going to get somehow worse? Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I think their bench will improve and all, but they're going to find a way. I do promise you, they're going to find a way to choke. Like every single year. Happens every time. Every year. You know it as much as I know it. It happens too often. The number 4 seed, they got the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and the Lakers will obviously make the playoffs. Anybody, well, probably not Phoenix, if he would join there, would make the playoffs. Well, probably he'll barely make it if he was a Phoenix Sun. But here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. He would have to carry the team. I don't think Lonzo Ball would improve. Kuzma, I think, will be a great player. Rondo, I think that's good for LeBron. Rondo, obviously, the starter. I think Rondo and LeBron will be like Kyrie and LeBron. I say that because Rondo's a passer. You know, LeBron wants the ball a lot. So, he's going to have the ball a lot this year. So, there you go. And I think Rondo is a good passer. And I think they did some decent signings. So, there you go. Number 5. Okay, there's so many teams. It's the Blazers, okay? Hey. You shouldn't be surprised. I'm playing Portland in this. The Portland Trail Blazers, after having a remarkable year last year, I think will bounce down a little bit. Oh, my God. Losing that Davis. Are you kidding me, Neil? Hashtag fire Neil. Fire Neil Old Shield. Hashtag that. Hashtag that and look it up for the people that want him gone. I'm one of them. The Blazers still have some talent, though. They have Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and yet they were last year the second best backcourt in the regular season. Houston Nurkic, I think, will have a good year. I think he'll have a good year. I think the Blazers bench will somewhat improve. I said somewhat improve. The only way this team's gonna win everything is they fire Stotts. Okay. And Neil, if they fire him too. Alright. Well, that's my scenes right there. And who goes forward? Obviously, the Golden State Warriors to me. If they play the Pelicans, Golden State in 4. And yes, we're doing the Western Conference. Utah Jazz in 6. Rockets in 6. Lakers in 7. Here, you happy? You happy? Fine. Get out. Okay. Lakers in 7. So that means LeBron and the Golden State Warriors will play against each other, and so will the Jazz and the Rockets. Okay, for the Eastern Conference, I got Celtics in 4. So simple and so easy. Philadelphia, once again, will win in 5. The Toronto Raptors win in 6. Indiana Pacers win in 7. All right. Boston versus Indiana. I got Boston winning that one in 5. I got Philadelphia beating the Toronto Raptors in 6. Eastern Conference, Philadelphia versus Boston. Okay. Golden State wins 4-0 against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Utah Jazz beat the Houston Rockets in a Game 7. Okay. Warriors versus Jazz. Boston versus 76ers. Okay. Celtics versus 76ers. Okay. What do I got for both teams? I got the Golden State Warriors winning in 5, and I got the Boston Celtics winning in 7. Boston versus Golden State. Drum roll, please. No, just Can I get a drum roll, please? Please. Oh, wow. What a shocker. Warriors in 4 or 5. Okay. What's your predictions? Playoff bracket and all that. Why am I even doing this? Anyway, leave a comment down below, guys. Hit that like button, share this with your friends. Subscribe to me for more videos like this one. This is TGT Ridiculous signing off. Why? Why do I do this?